The moon's silver shone proudly against the inky sky, and you were laying next to him, reciting the meaning behind every star, explaining that no, they weren't just spheroids of plasma, that they all had stories behind them. He wasn't listening, too busy gazing at your futures. Your soft skin glowed in the starlight, your smile brighter than the candles he laid out, your aura warm and comforting. You reminded him of home. You were home. He felt blessed to have you in his life, lover or not. His entire life he felt discriminated against, rejected for something that he could not change. He felt lonely and bitter at society for shutting him out. His feelings only intensified when he found out the UA entrance exams favored those with combat quirks. When he lost the sports festival, the despair of never being a hero washed over him like a wave. But he would never trade that loss for anything else in the world. You had complimented him on his quirk, something no one had ever done. You insisted that had he not been a good person, someone vying for the dream of a hero, like all your classmates were, he would not be here attending one of the biggest hero academies in Japan. That had he truly been a villain like they said, he wouldn't have been destroying himself on the inside like he was right now. The confidence in your voice made him weak in the knees. He knew that he would never be the same without you. You two were inseparable. It was always you and Hitoshi, the pair, a buy one get one for free deal. You studied together, ate lunch at each other's sides, and you even trained with him and Mr. Aizawa. Hell, you were the one who gave Mr. Aizawa the idea of giving Hitoshi a chance for extra training. You pushed him to try again when he failed. You made him want to be worthy of you, to have some chance to maybe, just maybe, be able to truly always be at your side, your most loyal and devout companion, yours to command. Todoroki has had his eyes set on you. It wasn't hard to tell, as his glowers would be aimed at Hitoshi, while his eyes softened at the sight of you, even smiling fondly at your ramblings. He couldn't blame the herochromatic boy for falling for your charms, too. You were intoxicating, a drug he couldn't get enough of. Your soft voice would send shivers down his spine. Your bright eyes would bring nothing but joy to his entire being. He truly couldn't blame him. But that didn't mean he didn't feel territorial. You were the only one who understood him, his only true friend, his only love. Why did he always have to fight tooth and nail for everything in his life? Why couldn't you just reciprocate his feelings? He gripped his bedsheets as he sobbed into his pillow to muddle his agonized screams. He loved you, so why can't you too? He had to watch the two of you be a couple together. It hurt. But it hurt even more when you blew him off to hang out with the son of Endeavor. It pained his entire being when he saw the two of you kissing, hugging, or even slightly touching. Nights became rough, often crying himself to bed. The circles under his eye worsened. Training with Aizawa felt like a way to let out all of his anger. The only way other than crying. He became hostile and as cold as Todoroki's right side. He scoffed as he thought of him. The one who earned your heart, something he wanted nothing more than to do. But you always want what you can't have, huh? He held you tightly as you sobbed into his chest. Todoroki had ended things with you, no longer interested after 3 long years. Hitoshi wanted nothing more than to maul the hero as you wailed. He listened to you. You told him everything, Shoto's coldness towards you, lack of communication, the passion fizzing out, everything. He held you as he poured out your heart and soul to him. Despite feeling like his heart was being ripped out, he remained calm for your sake. That day, he made a promise to himself to never see you this heartbroken ever again. You kissed him. Hitoshi's brain filled with endorphins as he kissed back hungrily. He had waited so long, standing idly on the side as he watched you parade around with the #1 hero's son for so long. For years, he wanted nothing more than to bring you into his arms and never let you go. He wanted nothing more than to call you his. And now, under the starlight, can. The stars bore witness as two hearts mended into one. I was not prepared for this much angst. Like, this is some I want you back level angst. Whew. I'm gonna have to find some sad background music for this. Ooh, y'all gonna cry. It pained his entire... Wait, what? Todoroki has had his eyes set on you. Oh, shit. I was not prepared for this love triangle. Oh boy. It's heating up. Get it? Because it's Todoroki. Fire. Hope nobody gives each other the cold shoulder. A wink wonk. Your soft voice would send shivers down his spine. That's your soft voice. But that didn't mean he didn't feel territorial. That didn't mean he didn't feel territorial. He didn't feel territorial. Frick, I can't say this word. That's it. We're done. Gang gang.